Okay, hello. Welcome to my screencast. Today in this screencast, I will be teaching you how to take a picture like the one on the screen and make a cutout layer, which you can see here, which I have already done, but I will show you how to do. And then how to make text and put it behind a photo like you see here using layers. So, the first step for this screencast will be to make this layer that we see over here. It's pretty simple to make a layer. There's many different ways you can do it. You can try to use the magic wand tool, which selects the background, or my personal favorite is a little bit cleaner, where you use the selection brush tool. Now, it's kind of hard to be really precise with this tool, but I'll show you exactly how it works. So, if you can see the circle on the screen, we're going to start on this side, and I'm just going to make a very rough line around the outline of this leopard. Now, mind you, this is really, really rough, and the one that I have done over on the side over here is a lot more precise. But the good thing about this tool that I'm using right now is you don't have to keep clicking the whole time. I can unclick and I can re-click, and the selection will still be selected. I won't lose my selection. So there, I kind of made an outline, and then, oops, and then I'm going to make the brush bigger so that I can fill in the entire picture. What I want to copy. And you have to make sure that you select the entire picture that you want to copy with this tool. Otherwise, when you copy it, you might have an accidental hole in the middle. So it looks like I have everything. I'm just going to go around the edges to make sure that I've selected everything I want. Okay, and you can see that the line is moving a tiny little bit to show you what you've selected. So then you simply go up to edit and you press copy. And that will copy the part of the photo that you've selected. Now, I've already done this part, but if I hadn't done this already, what I would do is I would go up to File, go to New, and select a blank file, which I will do. Press OK. And then I will go to Edit, and I will select Paste. And it will paste exactly what I had selected in this photo and paste it onto a separate page. Now, I've already done that, so I'm going to exit out of this, but that just shows you exactly, so you can see that the background isn't there, but the lines are rough. Anyways, so I'm going to exit out of that. No, I don't want to save. Okay. So then I'm just going to deselect this part, oops, because I don't need that. So now I just have my regular background, and then over here I have a layer. So the next part of this is to figure out text. So I was thinking of a cool text, or a cool font that I've used in previous projects, and I really liked Lithos Pro because it's kind of jungly, it's kind of wildernessy a little bit. I like it, and I thought a cute title for a headline, like if this were to be a feature photo, or for a photo in a feature story, I would want this to be titled something like Sleeping Beauty. And I know you can't see the entire thing, so I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this bigger so you can see the entire font. but then I'm going to condense it. So with the move tool, I'm just simply going to, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm just simply going to move it in so it's just condensed a little bit so you can see it on the screen. Like so. Press the little green check mark. Alright, so I know it's kind of hard to see that, especially with that color on this picture. So now I'm going to show you how you can put a bevel or a stroke or a drop shadow to kind of make your headline a little more featurey. So we're going to go up to layer and we're going to go to layer style and we're going to style settings. And it brings up this window, which then you can choose from drop shadow, glow, bevel, stroke. My personal favorite is the drop shadow. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna make it, oh, we're gonna go like that. Perfect, that's good. I like the drop shadow. And I think the size is good. And you know, if you want to, you can even add a stroke. See that you can read that a lot better with a stroke. But I don't know if I like the font. You can go in here, you can change the color. Oh, that's bad. You can go, oh, look blue, that's lovely. But I think a nice, you know, dark brown might be nice because there's a lot of brown in this photo, but it'll still make the text pop. So I'm gonna press OK, press OK. Oh, lovely, look at that. All right, so now we have the text on top of the photo. But the point of the screencast was to show you how to make the part of the photo be on top of the text. So from this layer that we used earlier, we are simply going to select that layer and we are going to drag it onto the photo with the text. And we're going to place it in place. It'll kind of snap into place if you just move your cursor around. Perfect. And now you can see over here that we have the background. We have layer 1, which is what we just dragged over there, and then we have the text. But we want the picture to be over the text. So we simply take layer 1, which I'm going to rename really quick as leopard, and we drag it so it is above the text. And you can see over here that now the text is behind this layer. So it kind of gives the effect of the, you know, the different layers, and you know, it looks like the leopard is sleeping in front of the text. So, and you can kind of see here, I'll zoom in really fast, that I didn't do a perfect job of outlining the leopard exactly, because you can still kind of see that there's this outline of the, you know, the sky behind the leopard's head. But you have to be careful when you're doing this. But if you wanted to, you could use the erase tool, which is right here, and go to erase tool. Make sure you don't use background eraser tool. Make sure you use eraser tool. And also make sure that you're on the layer leopard so that you're erasing the part of the layer that you dragged from there. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, maybe 20. And then I am just going to kind of go along here and erase some of the lines so that it's not as noticeable that I didn't do a very good job of being precise when I copied this. So there, as you can see, it works a little bit better. Alright, so that's pretty good. There's a little bit over here by the S too. There, that's not bad. Alright, so then we'll zoom back out. Zoom, zoom, and zoom. Oh, that's a little far out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there we have it. We have the final product. We have the leopard in front of the text, and we have our background. So if you wanted to save this so that these all became one layer, you would go to File, and you would just save as, and instead of saving as a PSD, which is a Photoshop document, you would save it as a JPEG. And I like how you can see all my, lovely photo albums here. I promise I don't have anything dirty. I'm gonna save it under my newspaper because this is what I used. This is what I used for this visual communications class. And I'm just gonna save as Sleeping Beauty Leopard. Save. And I save it. So then if I were to open it back up in Photoshop, which I will show you. Oops, I went too far. There we go. Open. It'll open, and as you can see over here, there are no layers. This is all one layer now. So there you have it. That is my screencast of showing you how to put a really nice looking text behind a picture using layers in Photoshop. Thank you.